Senior linebacker George Frazier, aka G5, ready to anchor the Monrovia Wildcats defense against a formidable foe. Hosts St. Francis, which features Division I QB prospect Jared Leibowitz. First quarter and a Monrovia drive stalls out, and it's 4th and 10 on the 11. Wildcat Mason Bryant salvages the drive with a 32-yard field goal. Cats up 3-0. When St. Francis got the ball back, try and see if you can witness Leibowitz, who's cracked by linebacker Brett Walsh on this play. Just as he releases the pass, Leibowitz has to be helped off the field, but was okay. Several plays later, St. Francis on a 4th and 15 get a 42-yard field goal from Mark Verso, and we're tied at 3. A couple of possessions later on a first down, and it's Kevin Bailey and G5 that get to Leibowitz again, this time not as brutal. Second quarter, and Monrovia's Deshaun Potts in at quarterback. He takes a snap and zigzags through the defense for this 50-yard run to the end zone. Mo High up 10-3. 8.5 minutes to go before the half, and the golden foot of Mark Verso is called upon again, and his 26-yard field goal cuts the Monrovia lead to 4, St. Francis down 10-6. Later, Blake Hayworth not having too good of a night. Here he's swarmed by Cole Ramsayer and Matt Bale for the loss. Moments later, the Knights' drive would advance them down to the Cats' 4-yard line, and Leibowitz hands the ball off to Daniel Kawamura for the St. Francis lead, 13-10, which brings us to the half. Now, it wasn't homecoming, but a special night for the St. Francis alum, as 5 former outstanding student athletes were inducted into the Hall of Fame in a special ceremony. Nathan Terrazone, Ryan Shaw, Michael Jenkins, Tyler Terrazone, and Steve Bergen were the class of 2012 inductees. Third quarter time and still down by 3, Monrovia gambling on a 1st and 10 from midfield, and Blake Hayworth's pass is picked off by Kevin Maloof for a turnover. St. Francis gets the ball. A down or so later, and watch the Knights' Kawamura take the ball. OG5 hurt his 2. Bam, that's 230, blasting the 175-pounder, and the ball's free. Deshaun Potts scoops it up, and he's got his second TD of the night. Wildcats back in the lead for now, 17-13. Ready for the 4th? Now, after a 4th down situation that Monrovia would try to go for it and come up short, turning the ball over on downs, their defense would step up big time. Here it's Brett Walsh again with the monster stop. Can we get a Clay Matthews impersonation? Okay, maybe next time, Walsh. Now, final minutes of the game, and again down by 4. Leibowitz would complete consecutive passes to get all the way down to the Monrovia 1-yard line with around a minute to play. But then a miscue on the snap got loose, and David Gallegos would recover it for Monrovia and preserve the win, and the Wildcats would hang on for the 17-13 victory. We spoke to Monrovia head coach Ryan Maddox, hero David Gallegos, George Frazier, and Brett Walsh after the game.
This was the first game where we put it together for 4 quarters. Excellent effort all the way across the board. Defense played excellent. Offense played great. Offensive line did a great job running the ball, holding the ball in the second half, dominating that 3rd quarter on that long drive. Special teams played great. I've said it all along, when we don't beat ourselves, we're a tough team to beat.
We knew that they were going to run it up the middle because that's what they did. We watched film, and so we just plugged it up, we just did our job, and came out with the ball. We just fixed our mistakes from last week. We're good. I'm hyped right now. The main thing, we was just worried about that nice arm before has over there, but we already knew if we came bringing pressure, shut him down, we got it. I seen the center kind of shaking the ball, so I knew it was a quarterback sneak. I just dove right into his hands, and my play for David Gallegos, seeing the ball, went straight for it. I'm just glad everybody came together, did their part. Our DBs did great, didn't let nobody get deep. Our D linemen had pressure and made it hell for the quarterback, and he's played ball.
We were a little concerned about the pass. They've been killing a lot of teams on the pass, but we know they're going to run the ball, and I felt like we did our job and we did what we had to do. We're always happy to win against a good program like St. Francis. It doesn't get any better than this, but looking forward to league, we got to focus and take one game at a time, and that was our first goal, win league, so that's what we're going to focus on.
St. Francis drops to 3-2 and will be at Cathedral next to open league play, while Monrovia improves to 3-2 and heads to South Pasadena to open Rio Hondo League play next week. Final from La CANADA FLINTRIDGE, 17-13, Monrovia Wildcats win. This is Reginald Miller.